Oh my God, the shocking news about Donald Trump, the President of United States' son, Don Jr.'s. The $490 million questions. How did Don Jr.'s fortune grow so fast? Even before electing President of United States Donald Trump, his amount just $10 million, and now his son growing so rich. Imagine waking up one day and discovering that your fortune has grown from $10 million to nearly $500 million over several generations, not after building the next Apple or Amazon, but during and after your father became one of the most powerful political leaders on earth. Coincidence, brilliant business, or something more complicated? The question is more. Today, we are taking a closer look at one of the most debated financial transformation in the modern American politics. This is not about proving guilt or making accusations. It's about following the money. Examine publicly reported information, asking the questions many people have already been asking. Because when the family of a president experiences an extraordinary increase in the wealth, people naturally want to understand how it happened. When Donald Trump entered the White House in 2017, Donald Trump Jr. was already wealthy. As an executive in the Trump Organization, he had spent years helping manage hotels, golf resorts, commercial properties, and real estate developments. Reports at the time estimated his personal net worth at around $10 million. Comfortable, successful, but nowhere near $500 million. Fast forward several years, various financial estimators now place his wealth at close to $5 million. That represents an increase of roughly $490 million, a 50-fold jump. Naturally, that kind of financial growth attracts attention. Supporters argue there's nothing mysterious about it. Donald Trump Jr. already had one of the most recognizable family brands in America. The Trump name alone opened doors around the world. He continued working in business. He invested in different ventures. He published best-selling books. He became one of the Republican Party's most popular speakers. His podcasts and media appearances attracted millions of views. He reportedly invested in business connected to finance, technology, outdoor products, publishing, and conservative media. According to this view, his fortune reflects successful entrepreneurship combined with one of the world's most valuable personal brands. After all, celebrities and business figures often earn enormous sums from licensing deals, speaking events, investments, and media businesses. Supporters see his financial success as his the result of the capitalism, nothing more. Critics, however, see the story differently. They argue that this is impossible to separate the Trump family business empire from Donald Trump's political influence. When someone became president of the United States, their family globally visibly changed overnight. Business partners may suddenly become more interested. Foreign investors may pay closer attention. Political allies may become customers. Speaking fees can increase dramatically. Investments opportunities becomes more valuable simply because of this success and recognition. Critics ask an important question. Would these same opportunities have existed if Donald Trump had never become a president? Or did political power indirectly increase the commercial value of the Trump brand? Those questions continue to fuel that debate. There is another issue that often enters his conversation: transparency. Unlike government salaries, private business earnings are often much harder for the public to examine. Many estimates of the personal wealth rely on the property values, company ownership, in investment holdings, and market conditions. Different financial publications sometimes calculate net worth differently. That means exact figure can vary significantly. Some estimators may place a person's wealth much higher or lower than others. So while headlines often focus on massive numbers, those figures should always be viewed as estimated rather than confirmed bank balance. That distinction matters. Even so, the broader conversation remains. Should the families of the political leaders be expected to meet higher standards of the financial transparency? Many people believe they should, not because wealth itself is suspicious, But because public trust depends on the accountability, when government power and private business exist close together, even the appearance of the conflicts of interest can damage public confidence. This debate is not unique to one political party. Throughout American history, questions have been raised about Democrats, Republican presidents, governors, sectors, and their families. Whenever enormous financial gains appear alongside political influence, people naturally ask questions. Some argue that these questions are unfair. They point out that family members, who are not government officials, still have every right to separate the business, invest money, write books, and build companies. Success alone is not evidence of wrongdoing. Being related to a president does not automatically mean laws has been broken. This is an important distinction. Financial success and illegal conduct are not the same things. Extraordinary wealth does not automatically prove corruption. Evidence matters, facts matters, and transparency matters a lot. At the same time, democracy depends on the public scrutiny. Citizens have every right to ask how influential families can make their fortunes. Journalists investigate why the organizations analyze financial records. Ethics experts examine possible conflicts of the interest. Opposition parties ask different questions. Sport depend on the people involved. Their constant debate is part of how democratic system are supposed to function. Questions should not automatically become accusations. But neither should questions be dismissed simply because they are uncomfortable. Perhaps Donald Trump's Jr. fortune is exactly what supporters claim, a combination of smart investments, media success, business experience, and one of the most powerful family brands in the world, or perhaps political influence created opportunities that would never have existed otherwise. Reasonable people continue to disagree. And until the complete financial transparency answers every question, the debate is unlikely to disappear. And one thing, however, is difficult to ignore. Moving from approximately $10 million to nearly $5 million is no ordinary financial story. Whether viewed as extraordinary entrepreneurship or extraordinary political advantage, it remains one of the most talked about wealth increases connected to a modern American political family. Unlikely every viewer must decide what they believe. Was it simply remarkable business success? Was it the power of the Donald Trump brand? Was it access that only political can provide? Or was it a combination of all three? The conversation continues. In our democracy, asking difficult questions is not only allowed, it is essential. So drop your opinions in the comments. Either this report is good or not, and how a $10 billion converted into $500 million. So drop your comments, like and subscribe this channel.